guys, how's it going? It's another HoN video because I got an Immortal again, so I wanted to show it off. This match was a match where we had the Griefer being this Forsaken Archer who went for this for some reason and got mad when Blitz took a last hit, so he decided that he would never join a fight and only steal jungle all game and pretend to join fights, then run away, making our people die. So I wasn't happy with that, but we were able to overcome this. I am playing Adrenaline, who's a hero that got a bunch of reworks. At this stage, his Q is a projectile that does scaling damage based on his strength. It pierces through stuff, and if it hits through heroes, the cooldown resets. I have a Lunar tier because he is a gigantic mana whore. He is super mana hungry. His W used to do damage if you hit your Q. Now it doesn't. It just does a lot of damage, and it also scales on your strength, which is cool. His E is a cleave, which applies a debuff where if either of you runs away from each other, either you or the guy you hit runs away from each other too much, they get pulled to you. And his ultimate is a gigantic circle that people cannot get out of. And I think that's it. On top lane we have Behemoth, who is Airshaker, Deadwood, who is a HoN hero, but most HoN players will know him. Blitz is another super fun hero. These are all HoN heroes. Yeah, Forsaken Archer, there's not much that really resembles her. Drunken Master is also a super unique HoN hero that got reworked in the last patch as well. I have seen him played in the offlane, but this guy is not very good. And also they go dual offlane while leaving Chronos still in the top lane, which is weird. Solstice is jungling. I believe we had a Solstice in the last game that I showcased, and they have a Gunblade, a guy who he is either melee or ranged depending on where he stands from the fight. So this is my Q, this arrow projectile thingy that you saw, and his W is just a rush. I'm gonna show you when I cast it, but essentially early on, spam my spells to harass and get last hits. I want to line my spells up so that I can hit both creeps and the enemy hero. I am looking to farm my bottle really quickly. I got a Lunar here because in a pinch, my guy does a shitload of damage, so I want to be able to get mana quickly, burst my opponent down right away, and potentially turn the tides of the fight. The build that I wanted to play this game was Dawnbringer into whatever. So go back and see it. Okay, so Revenant TP top actually. This build from Solstice. I hate ganking on level 2 as Solstice. I tried to gank later on because early on I really want to get my stacks up. But he manages to gank. These guys were 1400 by the way. These two were 1400. The elos were very screwed up. And also B-Heat doesn't realize that he can cancel his Fissure and actually makes me miss a kill because of that. Blitz here had decided to start roaming because FA said, no, I'm not gonna lane again. I'm not gonna play the game anymore. You made me cry. And so in a while Blitz will start calling the Forsaken player a girl because that's what you do in these cases. I really like how he phrased it. Russian players have a way with words in the fact that they don't really speak like normal people. So my last hitting is not good because this is my second Adrenaline game ever. I had heard that he had gotten buffed since the patch, so I wanted to try him out. I did not get any practice with it. I did not practice Adrenaline. So yeah, I'm not very good at him. Solstice does not seem to be stacking. He doesn't play risky at all, and these two totems I don't know what they're for. The big thing with Solstice, and I haven't actually gotten the chance to play him much in actual games because I would rather Suicide, playing the role of Suicide than playing Wood. But Like really, you can literally potion while creeps are hitting you, so you can take gigantic pulls and just potion off the damage. So do it. That's how junglers can get more XP than mid laners. And here I was kind of pissed because the rune spawn, Blitz had plenty of time to get a rune for it, but Gunblade still gets it, and it's a DD, so it's a good rune. The previous game I had with Adrenaline, I had the lane ward, rune ward up top, and I kept going to the top room, and the first 5 runes were bottom. Like the first rune, I got most of the runes top, and they were all Merrick's runes, while either my opponent or people roaming from their team all got their runes. Here I'm like, okay, I don't wanna thank you, but I know that your rune is expiring, so I am setting up a kill. I am counting on my opponent being overconfident. I have mana, I have my tier. I mean, I have some mana, a lot of mana. But as I said, got a bottle charge. He has less health than me, so I can just do a 1-2 punch. And my W makes me quicker and then hitting it, so I'm going to down the gunblade and get the kill. This is very good. As you would expect from 1400 playing against an English hero, they never fought
Honey Badger don't care.
They never fought
Double tap.
for the lane. They just died times. And I don't know if I was scared of the Kronos just yet, because I didn't see him do much. But and as you can see, Forsaken Archer is farming neutral, and he's not even maxing the skill that you get for farming neutral. He didn't get his ultimate; he just got his stun, his immobilized for some reason. So yeah, he got a report. Hopefully, he'll get banned in the next ban wave. But what can you do? Here, I saw the Gunblade was posturing bottom, but I'm like, I'm faster than you, and I have a dash. So I am going to get this rune. Also, here I see the Drunken Master. I see him going this way, and I'm like, go, please, Blitz, go. Literally, you have a haste and a stun. Why are you fucking going? And Drunken Master just joins. No, it was not even stun. Blitz just did nothing. Fantastic. So I'm like, can we dive him? No, it's Drunken Master. Not at this stage of the game. So I'm like, fuck y'all. And I believe I either TP mid or I just walk mid, because I don't trust these players. I don't trust Forsaken Archer because I know that he's gonna dodge the kills, he's not gonna fight, he's gonna pretend to fight, and I don't trust the Blitz because he didn't stun when he could have. These two gentlemen have chosen to run melee heroes without escapes. 2 of them in the top lane. Like, the Deadwood isn't even that bad, even though he was like very low. But he was hitting his stuns, so that part was good. But yeah, we're lucky that they didn't capitalize on it. I don't remember what kind of save Redman has, but yeah, just a dodge, a slow. He doesn't have a stun or anything. It's a small slow, so Kronos is not crazy. Also, he maxes Bash, which I don't think you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to max Time Leap. And Rewind, I guess he felt that he didn't need it against my team. Oh, and he misses. He misses the aggro there. But yeah, this game is very boring. I still don't know what I can do in this match. I boots, and I chose to get boots before the Arcane Ring because I don't see anything. There's no wards, at least from our team. So I'm like, I don't know if I can fight. I don't know what we can do. Here I try to join my team for a gank. I see a TP, I see the Kronos, I'm like, okay, we can dive, but my teammates choose not to go. Kronos pops a healing potion, then jumps around and I can't chase.
Embrace the darkness!
I just, yeah, I see Deadwood gets a kill without even using a Widowmaker, but he's so deep that I was like, okay, you're guaranteed to die. I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna die because I don't really have any escapes besides my leap. Also, I don't get my ultimate until like level 9 or level 10 because why would I? And his ultimate has this thing where it's like an M4 ultimate where it's a his ultimate is like Marsh's ultimate from Dota 2. If you don't trust your team, don't get it or don't use it because you're gonna trap people the wrong way. People are gonna be scared because they're not expecting. People on your team are gonna be scared because they're not expecting to be on your side of the thingy. So I'm like, okay, let's take it easy. And also, his other skills are really good, and you do want levels in both your Rush and Shard Blast because they scale. So Gunblade has nothing. He's got boots, but he's got 255 GPM on Ethos, Confident 360. But we have no vision, so he's here. Cross decides to pop a defensive on him. He does nothing. I see a Widowmaker, and that's good. So that's a good Widowmaker usage. I was happy about that. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna get Rune and ganked up, but they already did the whole thing. Here I'm thinking, do I get a reveal and chase Redman? I probably should have, but I don't know. Yeah, see, these guys, they wasted a lot of time. And Revenant manages to make it around. I thought he would go this way. Instead, he went left. I thought, okay, maybe he's in the woods up here, but he's not. So I think that I end up dying here. I end up making a mistake and dying. Also, BT is out. So yeah, you get a charge. Oh right, here what I do is I go away, I try to get out, but Solstice is charging me when it's nighttime. Solstice is in this, so I didn't know he was charging me. So I don't think there was much else that I could have done there. We probably should have gone anyways. At least Blitz has shown that he is willing and help in situations, which is good. Okay.
Christ, the hangman run.
Blitz manages to survive, which I'm happy to see. Here I believe that this is gonna be Forsaken Archer getting ganked in the jungle. I'm not sure he fully realizes that Drunken Master is on his trail, but he pulls 2 Famps, he's just farming. He gets caught, and Drunken Master goes and gets trapped, but I think he can stagger. Yeah, he staggers, and he's faster.
Keep it up for more coins!
So FA dies. Sucks for FA, but I didn't mind it. Here I managed to catch Revenant, but I don't see him because I think that he was in this. I was going after Gunblade. And here Gunblade has all his spell, so he has
This is what it sounds like when mortals die.
What I didn't realize is that Gunblade had a double damage. Yeah, he had a double damage rune. I was busy being afraid of Solstice, who just died. Yeah, I was. Also, if my team had been ready.
This is what it sounds like when mortals die.
Still end up killing him with. No, there's one neutrals actually. Okay, so that wasn't very good. My PM has dropped, but none of my opponents are farming, which is good. Kronos is now mid because he thinks top is carry. I was afraid that somebody would be behind him, so I don't remember if I TP mid right away. But yeah, as you can see, Forsaken Archer is now super scared of Drunken Master, and so he will never join the ranks of us ever again. He will just be farming. And if you think this is something that I thought up, no, he said that Albert said, no, I don't wanna fight, I just wanna concede and fight anyways, not farming those Chronos, I'm like, can I kill you? I want to get some damage on you first, which is fairly easy on Adrenaline, all things considered. But yeah, top lane they still trying to do stuff. These three were Russians, so that's something that you can expect of us. Oh yeah, I going through our woods because I see Drunken Master going this way, and I see that FA is completely dodging, completely ignoring me and him, and just farming neutrals. And I'm like, okay, this is typical Reaper behavior, so I just pull out.
Double tap.
Remember the Madman game? Tim has to, and yeah. Here, this is my first
I bend for my will!
I actually should have pulled back earlier so that I could have pulled him. Here I believe that Chronos overcommits, so I can actually I just use my spells, use my mana boots, and get the kill, because spell damage against a guy who has 0 points in rewind. Why would you go 0 points in rewind in a game like this? And here I'm not sure if Revenant is alone, so I guess I could have stayed, but I was low on mana. I used my mana to farm, which might not have been super smart, but I decide, okay, I'm gonna TP, I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna find someone. As you can see, still doing nothing in the woods. These two were well, they were threatening a gank. Chronos TP's bottom, but the good thing is that Chronos actually decided for a full TP first item, which I'm really happy about. So they're pretty good at engaging if I engage, which is really good. I decided to go Ice Brand first because I know that we were fighting and I wasn't farming as much, so I would get that first. I wanted to get Light Brand second, but I actually made a mistake purchasing I see Chronos as well. This dive I was really confident. At level 12 it's much easier to dive towers compared to whatever it was. These guys are actually very cooperative. I'm like, okay, let's take the tower. This is good for everybody, and we're all happy. And I would keep an eye on our mid tower. If they were doing something, I would, okay, we might there. This was a
The Legion have destroyed the Hellborn Tower.
was over here with a Warcliff. Why? So yeah, as I said, you don't get immortals against goat players or coordinated teams. Oh yeah, this is when BE fucks up.
The Hellborn have destroyed the Legion Tower.
No, it's not. It was fine. I actually get the kill on later on he will where he doesn't break the fissure, and fissure is on the wrong side, so I can't actually chase. But the good news is we can safely get the tower or safely not. We have no vision over here, which is where Solstice was
The Legion have destroyed the Hellborn Tower.
But we were here I get the chance. But I see that Columbus has nothing, so I'm like, can we fight? I don't trust the fact that it's 2 plus most likely 1 here. Revenant keeps farming on his own, which is weird. He's gonna end up getting 2 bracers and being very tanky. But beyond that, yeah, I don't really get it. Oh, this was the fissure on the wrong side. Chronos is low, just from my poke. This reminds me, I don't know if it's still the same. I haven't actually been around League of Legends since I had actually already stopped playing in 2011 Season 1 Finals. But yeah, this was a mistake from BE. If he had broken the fissure, which you can do in this game, unlike in Dota 2, you can recast the fissure to break it. It doesn't do anything, it's just no longer there. As you can see, I go Sanjan Yasha, Frostburn. But what I was saying is, the Q of my guy reminds me of Nidalee from League of Legends. Her Q is, I don't know what it still is, but it's pretty much the same. Here I'm like, okay, they're a bit tanky, I'm just gonna go around, hide. But this is the literal only word of revelation in the whole game. So I'm like, okay, my Q has a small slow, so gets us knife. And I'm like, okay, can I chase? I know that I can take the Chronos, but the Gunblade I wasn't trusting in the Drunken Master I wasn't trusting. Although they have like no problem, they have 400 GPM. 400 GPM is not a lot, but it's more than them. So yeah. And even the jungling Solstice, I feel the problem with jungling Solstice at lower ranks is that your team expects you to gank, and while you can do that, if you do that in day form, you are really wasting so much of your farming potential. FA is gonna get chased by Drunken Master, who's gonna look for her. This guy might keep going. Power supply going against, while only falling neutrals is fine. Nobody's gonna cast spells on you. I decide here that we wanted to control their jungle, so I decide to buy a ward from the observatory for it to place it over here. I don't want to go broke, but Blitz gets my idea, gets my point, and he places two wards. This one is gonna get dewarded because, as I call it, this is one of the bitch spots. These are way too obvious. I pop Diva! Guy, I'm very low, so I'm like, okay, we got one kill. I am low. I'm not protecting my kill streak. I actually didn't realize that I was on such a big kill streak. Also, this guy dies to neutrals, and I'm like, if he died to neutrals and we didn't see him, either he died to the easy camp, which is impossible, or he's dying over here. If he had died to neutrals, there would have been a specific message for him. So I'm like, okay, there may be something going on with their ancients, we'll see later. I want to take up this tower as well, because this will essentially cut their map by a lot. Oh, right, I can't draw on the map, but yeah, this part of the map is cut off from them. Sorry if I induced
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
And given the amount of wards that we had placed, I'm fully confident in the fact that we can go tier 2. They can come for us, but we will see them. And yeah, as you can see, this is just a regular ward area. But I am using this, but
Savage! Ooh, fabulous!
From Drunken Master, so I decided, okay, that's my call. I'm leaving. I get my Dawnbringer, so I'm happy with that. Redman, 1k HP, 2 lasers, very scary. Although, had he gotten a tablet, he probably would have been better. He takes the Abyss and he uses a spell during the Fate time, making himself visible and dying. The Revenant, this can happen if you're essentially, but whatever. This is a night form, as you can see. There's no need anymore. He did get which is essentially a nuller where the lightning is not a chain lightning, but rather it's a small circle. It's more deterministic because it procs every third attack. Yeah. Just like this skill. So it's a card item on Solstice. Charge Hammer, which is Maelstrom, Mjolnir, the big one. The upgrade is better, and it's not called Charge Hammer anymore. It's called Iron but I mean, at this stage, Solstice was trying to do something where his Gunblade, his Chronos, they were just not farming. And I had no idea what Chronos was trying to get. 800 HP at this point in the game is really we get a game. Solstice revenue is in range. I am actually chasing for mid because I'm like, these targets are way too whatever. We get
The reckoning!
the other guy runs away. The two guys who were friends, I believe. Top managed to take out the Redman. Essentially, two supports, two low farming positions can safely take out a support. And yeah, as you can see, the two portal keys, those will come very useful later on. Now I have some trouble, some free space actually, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna farm the ancients because maybe they're still they're stacked, so I just get some extra. Chicken Archer, by the way, got helmet elimination, so she was stacking our ancients, and yeah, her farm was decent, but could have done something. Whatever, like he was doing this on purpose, so I got too aggravated. I see Gunblade mid, I see them respawn, I'm like, can I go? Am I scared of them? I don't know. So yeah, I decide, okay, I'm gonna pull back. I first saw Gunblade, then I saw Chronos. I know that they're alive, so yeah, taking it easy. No, here's my friend. Who I told that I got the Immortal. I'm gonna answer him later if he's still on. I don't wanna stop recording.
For all that is holy.
You have one shot!
And we're back. Ultimate skills. Fisher. I actually pulled two guys this time. This was my first ultimate usage of the game.
Massacre!
This farming, sorry I had the wrong guy selected. Can you select me? Thank you. This is easier to launch.
Superstars three-way!
It's a spell because we fight on top of them. Blitz got a good slow there so that we could shoot Drunken Master, and now my GPM is safely in the 500s. And I realized, okay, I don't remember when I died, but I've got 12 kills, so I can't be too far from an Immortal. Here I decide to do a thing to piss off Forsaken Archer. I decide to steal the wave, and so he's gonna TP away, because he's like, oh no, they're stealing my farm. I don't have much mana, I just want to do that. Then BT is gonna sit here. I'm like, please get out, please get out, please get out. But he can get a kill on Chronos, and he's gonna hide in the trees. I still think that he could have gone somewhere else, but at this stage, Bihi is not a farming hero. Even though in this game, people actually play Bihi solo lane, whether it's off lane or mid lane, a lot. I think it's because in this game they realize, oh, sorry. They realize, well, Bihi, yes, he is technically, he's got the skill set of a support. But the problem is, he's garbage without PK. And he's not even like other heroes that can be played as support or carries, where you maybe build some tanking items like a bracer here, maybe build a mechanism, something like that. It doesn't work. You do need the PK on G or Trigger. So this was a good time. I wasn't expecting the guy to be so unprotected, but he played like so I could figure it out. This was a Killmaker that I stole. I see that there are some stacks here. This is what Solstice was farming earlier, so I decided to take them because GPM. We still have a tier 3 soft to take, we still have a tier 3 mid to take, so I have best, so
You have one shot!
Bow to your master!
ultimately
The
because I
Legion
was
have
supposed to
destroyed
get
a
Trevor,
Hellborn
but
tower.
Trevor was just a little bit outside. So I would have left there and could have get that kill. But he is here, Blitz is so much fun to play. I haven't actually played him in a while because I've found that I can't have, unfortunately, much impact.
The Legion have destroyed a
Because sometimes your
Hellborn
carry
tower.
sucks, and sometimes you're gonna have to babysit him, and even if you babysit him, he is not farming well, and he will die as soon as you go war guard or something. So yeah. I have items. At one point I had 1500 gold, and I'm like, what do I buy? Okay, sold 4. We have heroes that do physical damage. They have heroes that do physical damage, so that's fine, both ways. And I'm gonna finish up my assault cuirass. I just felt it was a fine pick. Mihi is actually fine with me taking farm, and that's something I can respect. When somebody isn't a dick, even if you steal a creep wave or a creep camp off of them, like right under their nose, I feel that it's disrespectful to do, but it's very respectful to accept when somebody does that to you, if that someone is farming well. Here, Gunblade is not unfortunately because I was
You have one
far
shot!
away. I decided to pull Gunblade back.
Superstar!
Kronos just jumps on me with no
Can't
damage.
touch this!
Level 20 and
Superstar!
so I
Fabulous!
kill him too. And I'm very close to Immortal. I think that's the next skill. I still didn't remember when the next skill would be, when the Immortal skill would be, but I'm like, okay.
Absolutely
FA gets a
spiffy!
couple kills because by that point he's got a billion amounts of gold and farm. He's actually got more XP than me. Well, we're pretty much the same, but yeah, it's a little bit more. I'm starved. I just buy a mana potion while waiting for this rune to spawn. It takes me like 20 seconds of doing stuff and taking the mana potion before this rune comes up, and luckily it's a regen! Yes! That's the best rune for me. I don't see Drunken Master, I see the creep. I see Drunken Master over here, but I can't chase. The good thing about Adrenaline is that his dash now is affected by terrain, so it's now the second skill that functions like the Dark Lady's E. But I still like it better. I still think he is more mobile than Apex, who I play a lot. I really enjoy Apex. But right now, Adrenaline seems to be better placed in the metagame. He seems to be a little bit stronger, so I'm trying to pick him up. Bunch of people fight! Yay! Big Kronos! So I'm like, fight? I blow everything. My speed don't reset very easily. That's my
Can't touch this! Fabulous! Can't touch this!
And yeah, I'm always happy
Now
to
then.
hear that. The Immortal sound needs to sound good on all the shows. And on the Flamboyant announcer pack, it's not the best call, and I missed the Rainbow Warrior call. I don't know why they removed it. That was my favorite. I don't know if it's somewhere else, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. And here they just concede, because we were too far ahead on GPM. So, good screening. Let's go back to the stats. And as you can see, I had a bad streak. A very bad streak. But hopefully we're picking up. Hopefully we're doing better. I got the MVP, I'm happy. I don't miss playing Faye at all. I haven't played last week. I only played AR, but then I had the last day where I didn't play because I didn't feel like it. So I dropped down to non-Vault of Honor. Now I don't think I've lost a ladder or a defense match. I didn't lose a single defense match either last week, but I just didn't feel like playing. I just didn't feel like playing. It's not as fun to me anymore. And this is more fun, especially when I get to go Immortal. Anyways, thank you for watching. For those of you who watch HoN content, I know there's very few of you, and my channel doesn't really reach HoN players, but yeah, this is a game that I really enjoy. And that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.